Right then, should we get the cameras on? Let's turn on the camera and let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? Yeah! School candy in the house! Morning, morning! It's the day after Tuesday, innit? How's it going, sir? Are you good? I'm making that command right now. Oh dear, we're going to have a whole week's worth of Tuesday commands. Let's do a little layer on this first, why not? Coming along pretty nicely. Wednesday. It's the day after Tuesday, innit? Fucking hell. It's the day after Tuesday. Wow, that's interesting. So my red paint from yesterday on my wet palette is now purple. It's completely separated. Very interesting. Alright, is there any white left? For us to do a little bit of white? Or do I need to put some more on? Who are you calling a moron? I think Commerth's gone crazy. Ha, that was your doing. Well, I'm a funny guy. I'm a fun guy. How's your day going then, sir? You good? You been up to much? On target to hit your deadlines? Had anything good for lunch? Doing alright, deadline on target. Turkey club and some fruit. Sounds like a very relaxed lunch. Was that just something quick? Or are you on some sort of dietary plan? Bloody hell. Nicely done, sir. Getting back to your glory days, I like it. Right, I might be able to get some of the skull colouring onto this. This side I'm pretty happy with. But the skull, I need to obviously not just have it as bright white. That's not what a skull looks like. We'll figure out how to do that at some point. And then we're going to carry on with this bad boy from yesterday as well. Looks pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable. So I reckon what we do is we go over the red with more red to make the red really red. Because red is the red. Red? Irie. I've not had enough sleep, can you tell? Crazy. Red is red. Okay, red's red until it's purple, which is what happened here for some reason. I left that overnight. Hola, ¿qué tal? Bo, how's it going, sir? Are you good? Thank you for the follow. You followed before the stream even started. We've got Guardian Easter in the chat as well. That's some heavy separation there. So the red that I'd saved to use for today is now purple. So I don't know, I guess I'd get some more red that's actually red. Maybe I need to change my palette. No, what I'll do is I'll just mop up a bit of that purple and then we should be alright. A bit shocked that you look a lot less like a paladin. Yeah, I'm not a ginger dwarf in real life. Although I do certainly have some ginger elements. Predominantly grey, if we're honest with ourselves. But yeah, thanks for being here, Bo. How's your day been? You been up to much? Guardian Easter! You are consistently achieving a Wednesday night viewing. Thanks for being here, mate. How have you been? How was your weekend? Any more German tests? Any more furniture purchases? This is a problem with Citadel paints. You can't squeeze them, so it's quite hard to get anything out of them. These will be the last Citadel paints I ever buy, I think, unless they completely redesign the tub that they come in. In fact, I'm going to 3D print a new paint holder for all my new paints at the weekend. That disappoints me. It disappoints you that I'm not a dwarf. Well, I disappoint people in a variety of ways. It's nice to add a new one on there. Which brush do I want to use? Probably this one. See how we get on. Bum bum bum. Flat is mostly furnished. Nice. And your next German test is the end of October. You might have accidentally acquired even more Blood Angels. Blood Angels are really popular on this channel. I don't even own any. Got quite a few people not just Blood Angels, but the yellow Blood Angels as well in the channel. Citadel's lids are designed to be knocked over. Change my mind. Everything about Citadel's paints is problematic. I guess that's the disappointment that you were referring to, Skull Candy. Ayo! Got him. Hey, good evening, good sir. That's my line, Major Havoc. How you doing? How are you? You're right.
Ha! Got him!
Skull Candy the Bantosaurus strikes again. The only GW Angels worth collecting are Dark Angels. Okay, the Green Boys. You been up to much, Major Havoc? Are you working on anything this evening? How about you, Guardian Easter? Are you assembling the Blood Angels this evening? Good of the... Are we back? Can you hear me now? Let me check. The light's going green. Thanks for pointing that out. Everyone else probably just appreciated the peace and quiet. He's back! Back once again for the Renegade Master. You're gonna wish I wasn't.
Take your words back home, but back away nice and slow. Feel the ebb and flow. Please get sucked out to sea. I wonder where you are, 'cause you know I take these things kinda extra hard. This back and forth will take me anywhere I need to be.
So what nids is it you have left, Guardian Easter? What's at the bottom of the grey pile of Niddingtons?
You're out there, you're on your own, and I can't need you anymore. They say all good things must end, but it's been too long since I've seen one again. It's over now.
God, my hands are so shaky today. I don't understand why. Like, what's... I wonder if it's the thinner paintbrush. Like yesterday I only used thick paintbrushes. Maybe my big fat hands need a big fat grip to hold on to. could be some logic in that, maybe. I'm working on 6 Von Ryan's Leapers. Well, that's 3 more than you get in the Combat Patrol. Then it's Swarm Lord. That's not in the Combat Patrol at all. Hive Tyrant. Biovore. Wow. You've got a right collection. And a Psychophage is in the post. Do you play as well as paint? Yeah, I do play, but as of yet, I haven't played any games on stream. I think that might be the next step. Kind of a bit more tough to set that up. Oh, sure, I'll give it a go at some point. Have you ever had any interest in the plastic figures, Ball? Can't imagine you'd have much time for it, right? All life is as a nerdy adult is picking which of your time sinks you will sink your time into, I think. Hey!
Following my screen, my friend.
Anna, thank you for the follow. We're going through the warp. Yeah, baby. Ooh. There you go. Thank you very much for the follow there, Anna. And you've got a top tip as well. Try putting some elastic tape around the brush handle, like tattoo artists do with their guns. Hey, that's not a bad shout. I will locate some tape at some point and I'll try that out. I like it. Oh, it's time to get a layer of clothing off. It's a bit warm. That's not bad advice. No, I've never even thought about that. That's good for us thick-handers. Us with the big boy beefy hands. My bear mitts. Yeah, I'll definitely give that a go. Yeah, and thanks for being here, Anna. Oh, it's an actual anus. I'm calling you Anna. I shortened an actual anus to Anna. Yeah, I'm used to seeing you on your YouTube handle. Yeah, but now you got me on YouTube and Twitch. And Boar says that no time, but also not enough patience. Yeah, patience with these things is. I just do it quickly, and you can pretty much tell that when you see the end result. You can see that I used all of my attention span and did as much as I could. But that's why it's good doing it on the stream, because it means I get to talk to people at the same time, rather than listen to the voices in my head. Which is nice. You guys are predominantly more positive than the head voices, so that's nice. Go from home, I've got to go. See ya. Cheers for being here, Bo. Have a delightful evening. Still doing well on the Twitch numbers. YouTube today is sleeping on your boy. Well, Guardian Easter, that's the right list of tyrannage you've purchased. Did that all happen in one go? One big binge, or has that been a few here and there and it's all got out of control? What's going on? That's not fresh. Tangy. That is a tangy texture, that one. Hey, by gum. This is the thing about chaos. Just never-ending trim. I go to bed and all I can see when I close my eyes is trim. Trim, trim and more trim. Tom and I are trying to get some alternate games in, okay. The Leviathan magazine turn-ins are super cheap. Yeah, that's true, but you've got way more than the Leviathan set. I don't remember there being a Swarm Lord or a Hive Tyrant in the Leviathan set. Although I could be wrong, so I couldn't tell you exactly what's in that box. Possibly have watered this down slightly more, but it's going on pretty reasonably, not too badly. The Swarmlord, Hive Tyrant, and Parasite of Mortrex. See, the Parasite of Mortrex I'm aware of because that's in the new Combat Patrol, I believe. But I didn't know the Hive Tyrant was in the magazines. I've got a Tyrannofex. I've painted that on the. There are loads of there's loads of Tyrannid models. You know, if you go on Games Workshop and look at the online only section of Tyrannids, there's loads of stuff, like an outrageous amount. That's the daunting part, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember when I went to Warhammer World. This was last year. And I was like, right, I want to get some Tyrannids. I'm building my Tyrannid army up. And I stood in there, and obviously you can't see what they are because the online only section of Warhammer World, the boxes are all exactly the same. They don't have the online only boxes don't have the models on the cover. So I was there for ages trying to figure out what I wanted. I do admire your way of buying models, honestly. You just buy what you like the look of. Yeah, for sure, man. That's the rule of cool, man. That's exactly... I don't just say it, I do it. Like, I've got a... one of the things I bought in there was a... you know, the Khorne altar. I've got no real use for it, I just thought it looked cool. But again, it was in a box, online only box, so I think it was described as an altar of skulls or some blood altar or something like that, and I just thought, yeah, that's cool, I'll have a bit of that. But they have some super old models. Are you saying old models like it's a bad thing? I think some of the old models are pretty cool. The only one I don't really like is Is it called the Biovore or something like that? The really gangly big one that costs a fortune. I'm glad I don't like that, because otherwise I'd be spending a fortune. Or a Bio Titan or something like that. It's a big boy, but it's a big gangly horrible boy that doesn't look particularly cool. I don't think we've had a single YouTube comment yet. That is not like this stream at all. Be loud and proud, YouTubers. YouTube viewers. Make some noise. Do you know one of my problems when I do a bit that I don't like, that I've done what I would consider wrong, I then do the next bit really, really quick and often double up the mistake. So yeah, something that I do in golf as well. Don't let one mistake lead to another. Good advice for life, right? Oh heck. The Bio Titan just looks like a big spider. Yeah, it doesn't look particularly good. Oh, it's resin. Oh, no thank you. Anything resin I am not interested in. Right, that's one side done. How long's that taken? Over half an hour. But you can see this side is the bright red. This side is the dark red. Well, it doesn't. It's not massively different on camera, but IRL it's pretty noticeable. Oh, we've got a few more on the YouTube now, catching up with the Twitch. And no one's saying a great deal though. YouTube, how's it going, guys? You alright? Hey, Major Havoc's here. We're just stunned into silence by your painting. You cheeky bugger. Trying to get the angles on legs and feet on these bases is what is it you're making? An actual anus? I might just revert back to calling you Anna. Yeah, what are the legs you're having the difficulties with? The legs and the feet? Trying to think what it would be. Crisis suits. Ah, okay. Guardian Easter can probably comment on that one. He's got about 8,000 points to tell. In fact, they were some of the first pictures uploaded in the models and miniatures section of the Discord. Lots of ball joints. Yeah, ball joints aren't always great. The ankles on all the suits are tricky. I mean, I've not even opened the box that my Tau came in yet. It's on the never-ending to-do list. Might even do one of the Tau vehicles first. Got a piranha for my birthday, so I could put that together. Oops. That's probably a bit much. Probably not great of an idea. How come? However, do you mean? All the Tau vehicles suffer from the Rhino syndrome. 20-plus-year-old models on sprues with huge gaps between the pieces. They don't go together too well. Okay. At least it's a new hell for me to delve into. One that doesn't involve several hours of painting trim. And also, they're not spiky as well. I'm not going to injure myself holding the Tau models like I do with the Chaos ones. Right, just the right side body trim to go. I always thought that was a meme / joke. Then I started cleaning sprue lines on the Tyranids. You're a perfectionist, Guardian Easter. I'm too much of a slapdasher. There's a place for us all. Tell you what, this is a funky little ditty, isn't it? He says with only 10 seconds of the song left. Hey, we're getting there, we're getting there. I'm too lazy to come back and fix my mistakes later. I just don't bother fixing mine. Happy accidents. Yeah. On my Helldrake I spent a lot of time trying to make sure I did it exactly as I wanted it. Whereas on this spider, I'm trying to get a fine balance between how fast I'm doing it and like what the outcome is. Slightly more weighting on speed than accuracy. Another thing you have to think is when I'm painting stuff, I've got like 2 lights next to my head, a microphone next to my head, a camera above my head. So it does add a little amount of complexity. I also do my best to hold whatever I'm painting in the middle of the screen if I can. The main thing I try to achieve is enjoying it. I think that's the key to success, really, right? I'm just happy when I've got some paint on something, because like this model I got for my birthday last year. So over a year I've had this sat with no paint on it. So something's better than nothing in that regard. I'm far from the best painter, so I try to keep things simple. Yeah, I think simple can look really good as well. Don't need to overcomplicate things if you can avoid it. Like my Necrons there's barely any paint on them at all, but I think they look pretty cool. Right then, I think that's a significant amount of paint. I think I got I think I'll leave that like it is. It's a daunting model, to be fair. Most Chaos stuff is quite daunting just because of A, there's loads amount of detail, B, there's loads of trim, C, there's loads of spike. That's enough for a starter for 10 for sure. I'm just going to nip for a wee. And then we'll carry on with the 3D printed bust. Have a bit of a think. How do you reckon I should paint this skull to make it scully rather than bright white? You can ponder that one whilst I have a wee. Have you seen the Turbo Dork paint range? Seems up your alley, colour shifting paints. Okay. Sounds worth checking out. What I've got to figure out right now is what colour to do the skull. I'm wondering if I should do a sandy colour and then a black wash. Oh, I've got we got in here? Yeah, I just never know quite what to do with skulls, and being a chaos collector. See, this is really all of the sand coloured stuff is all so dark. Well, you're thinking of some... okay. Have you taken inspiration from my contrast painted Tyranids? You know, the Seraphim Sepia wash over white and grey trick. Well, I don't have that wash. I don't have many washes, to be honest. Maybe I need to look at what I can do there. Oops. I have very little space left on my palette as well. Put it here, and let's hope that it goes on less dark than it looks on the palette, because that's tremendously dark. Where's my medium dry brush? like the big brush. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. I think this might dry okay, you know. It's a little bit more brown than I'd like it to be. But yeah, I think this wasn't too bad a shout, to be honest. Yeah, do you know what? I'm actually very pleased with that. That's not too bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. Is that the 3D print from the other day? Yes, it is. What do you think? Yeah, I'm really pleased with it for a first go. Don't mind it at all. I think that skull colour's turned out awesome. I wasn't quite sure when I first put it on, but when you thin the layers out, it gets a lot better. That got painted quickly, yeah. Just slapped it on. Slapped it on. I'm going to put like a slightly darker wash around the teeth just to make them a little bit more clear. In fact, I could probably like just wick some of it off and that the teeth might look alright. I don't mind that at all. Sure, that'll dry up lovely. And I'll just put a little bit of something in the teeth. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. So we'll put that to one side. We'll go back to the venom crawler. And then I just want to get some bits of black on that. I hate it when this song comes on. It's not a good song. I tell you what, yesterday the chat was going so fast I couldn't keep up with it. And today you've got the stream all to yourself. So I reckon let's just put some contrast back over the black to make it a bit deeper. What's that say about my presence and the effect on others? Exactly, Guardian Easter. I'm wondering whether to put a thin black on or a contrast black. I mean, they're both very similar. I think I'm going to go thin black. Thin black. Although I can't find those paintbrushes that I bought anyway, I don't know where they went. This is a job for the zero out of that pack, but I don't know where that pack's gone. Must have dropped somewhere. Need a bit of a tidy up in here at the weekend. This should do. Also need to do a bit of a conditioning on my brushes as well at the weekend. Right. Right, I'm going to start on the big top bit. We'll see what we can do. This is a very thin black. This is basically a contrast black at this point. Hey, by gum. Going to be off a little bit early today as well. Got to try and catch up on some sleep. I've been ever such a busy boy. Might leave the inside circle of that to my tiny brush. Going on nicely though, this. It's amazing how nicely paint goes on when you thin it properly. Sunshine! I thought you weren't feeling well, Sunshine. If you are ill, you must go to bed. Rest up. Get better. Hey, Christopher is here as well. Cool model, thank you, Christopher. Are you working on anything this evening? How's your day been, Christopher? Sunshine. Yeah, but I can't sleep. I'm too cold. So here I am. How come you're so cold, man? What's going on? Right, that panel's been cleaned up lovely. Got a headache and you're too cold. You've got 3 blankets and a heater and you're still cold. I mean, that doesn't sound good at all, does it, Sunshine? Very much the opposite of your screen name. Christopher, it's been pretty good. Working in HVAC gets stressful the more cold it gets. Okay. Busy time of year for you then. Sunshine went sim racing. Nice. Skull Candy in the chat has got a sim racing setup. There's a picture of it in the Discord somewhere. If you look hard enough, you might find it. Currently just envying this dude I was talking to and how his Necrons look. You found some Necron envy, have you? What did he do to his that you didn't do to yours? And Sunshine's body has just randomly said F you. Oh dear, oh dear. And you've got some Space Marines that you're ready to make Blood Angels. Guardian Easter in the chat has just purchased some more Blood Angels. Quite a lot of Blood Angels in this stream, aren't there? So Christopher, you've posted in the Discord. Nice. I'll have a look. Okay, YouTube's having a bit of a comeback. We've got JJ, we've got Casper, we've got Hazmat. Good to see you all. JJ's been out shopping. Did you buy more plastic miniatures? Or did you manage to stay away from the plastic crack? Old army trick for Sunshine. Get up and stomp your feet on the ground and you will get warm. Okay. Blood Angels are fire, but you've still not painted your Possessed. Oh dear, oh dear. Pile of shame building up, the beginning of. Did you buy anything cool while you were out, JJ? Good question, Hazmat. I will say this, I collected Blood Angels when I was young. I always wanted Nids and Tau. Now I'm older and irresponsible with money, I've got all three. That's it. That is it. Living out your childhood dreams. Childhood dreams with adulthood means. Ah, JJ's buying more camping supplies. A combo compass, thermometer and whistle. I like it. 3 in 1. My Necrons look like a pile of turds compared to this guy's Necrons. You can't compare one to the other. Your Necrons contain your blood, sweat, tears and hard work. So they are infinitely more valuable. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look in the models and miniatures chat. Oh, they're rusty Necrons. Oh, they look rusty to me anyway. Ah, they got rust and mould on them. Yeah, pretty cool they are. Pretty cool. It's an interesting choice to make Necrons look rusty, because they're kind of like perpetually pristine, aren't they? Necrons. JJ, I love my Tyranids. They come in so handy for random monsters in skirmish games. Okay, getting multiple use out of them. Use them as death claws in your Fallout RPG. Nice. Looks like they're literally awoken from a deep slumber in an overgrown tomb. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Jeremy couldn't make it today, so we'll have to discuss his game in a future stream. That Last of Us vibe in the abandoned cities. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's not something that I've really seen before. Like I've seen like Rusty Death Guard. Well, I think that's a pretty cool look, but that's kind of expected. It would be more of a surprise to see like pristine Death Guard versus rusty Necrons. That fella is cleaning up very nice, Olmeth. He looks sick. Thank you. Yeah, we're just trying to get the black nice and deep again after the initial dry brush. Cleaning up some of the overspilt red. So you can see this side as it's being worked on compared to this side. This one looks like it's been left out in the sun. This one, we're getting deep blacks again, which is good. But I think I'm going to get the little brush out now and do the smaller panels with that. That's not the smaller brush, you idiot. That's the exact same brush you were just using. There we go. Small brush time. My next idea is maybe doing something that looks like it's come straight out of a flooded tomb. Yeah, that'd be cool. You need to get like a little starfish that you can stick on it, something like that. That'd look pretty cool. A starfish is a fun concept. Yeah, just a little tiny one that's kind of... maybe get some urchins and stuff. Those sorts of concepts are what my 3D printer will be fairly useful for. Just got to have some cool ideas first.
What's done is done, no sense in blaming anyone. Latch on to the fabric of who you have become. What's done is done, you're not the only one who's made a few mistakes that they wish they could have right. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Open up your mind.
I missed that whole panel. Why do I always do this? Forever missing a panel.
I've been locked in this cage for the last 13 days. Got a list full of names. Now they're all gonna pay. You can try to run and hide. Don't forget romance.
There we go. Problem solved. Basing bits. Jungle theme. Is that what you want? You want to see a jungle theme? What would a jungle theme consist of? Tiger? Posted a concept pic on what I'm thinking of. Okay, let's have a look, let's have a look. Oh, nice, loads of coral. Oh, and like the underwater ruin texture. Wow, I bet that's difficult to achieve. Whoever's done that's done an awesome job. That's top tier though, that's like, whoever did that probably gets paid to paint. Hazmat, sorry, posted in the wrong channel. Hey, first time posting, first time painting, it's fine, no problems. That's insane good, yeah, for sure. Let's get these nooks and crannies then, shall we? See how we can mess this up. Let's have a look at this link that Guardian Easter's posted. Ah, jungly, flowery basing. Rainforest. Okay. Let's see what you mean. Hey, Christopher's found the gamble button in the Twitch chat. We don't currently have that feature for YouTube chat, I don't think. I'll have to look at setting that up at the weekend. Ah, yeah, there's a cooldown. It's like 90 seconds or something, I think. So you can't just spam away all of your alms. But you got 1,000. So there's gamble, there's duel, so you can duel other people in the chat for money. Alms, obviously not real money. So there's gamble, duel, there's slots. So the slots will pick 3 random emotes and see if you win. And then there's raid as well. Not raid, sorry. I forgot what the 4th one is. Oh wow, Guardian Easter, gamble 1,000. Now you've got 2. You've got 9,000. You nearly got 10,000 alms. The bragging rights are yours so far, sir. Oh, it's me you've tried to duel. Hang on. I don't have my keyboard because it's behind the black thing that I... In fact, I don't even need this black thing anymore because I changed the camera angle. Oh, hang on, I don't know if I'm going to have accepted quick enough. Oh, after all that, you beat me. GG! Guardian Easter. Yeah, there's a cooldown, so there's like 90 seconds between when you can and can't gamble. And so there's also slots you can do. Yeah, I forgot about the little bot gamble. Not used it in a while.
Hey up.
Hey.
Thank you for following my screen.
We got a follow. Hazmat's made her way over. I say her, sorry. Their way over from YouTube. Thank you for the follow. Ooh, yeah, baby. Well, that's the neighbours woken up. Cheers, Hazmat. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Right, so the left-hand side has now got some pretty deep blacks on it. Not bad, not bad, not too shabby. Now for the right side. A chaos painter's work is never done. That's why I like a quick trip through the warp whenever anyone follows or subscribes on the old Twitch. And eventually I'll get the same thing set up for the YouTube as well. I need to work on that. God, there's all sorts going on now in the Twitch chat. Oh dear. Christopher. Didn't win on the slots. He's challenged Guardian Easter, who's not responded. And we got a follow from Hazmat, so yeah. So far so good on the stream this evening. Oh, nice. Christopher. One on the slots. You got two of me eating a Snickers in a row. Doubled your money. Nicely done. But yeah, it's good to have you here. Doing very well with the numbers today. Hopefully you are all beavering away in the background with your own collections. Just keep me updated in the Discord. It's been really good seeing all you guys, all the stuff you've been working on. Almost convinced myself to purchase the Harlequins Combat Patrol earlier. Decided against it. I don't want to have to put another shelf up. Ha! Do it, you coward! Paint the hexagons for days. Yeah, I really like, because obviously I liked the Dark Eldar back in the day. And the Harlequins are very Dark Eldar-y vibes. With all the bikes. All the bikes with fancy names. I'll just do this last small panel and then it's back to the bigger brush. We much prefer the bigger brush. Just going to do these top bits here actually, let's just think about it. I like them and the Yanari. I don't think I've seen them or even heard of them. But answer me this, how did the Harlequins come about? Like, why do they exist when they are essentially just Dark Eldar? Like, what happened lore-wise for that to be a thing? Big panels only are left, and then the rest of the bits that need to be black, that also need other colours like the silvery bits. I'm just going to use my wash. I need to order more of this wash though, because I'm very nearly out. I have no idea. Yanari are Drakari and Eldar in one super faction. Cool big faction with rules, okay. Because, yeah, Eldar aren't even called Eldar, are they now? What are they called? Eldari? Something like that? Drakari and Eldari? Don't know what was wrong with Eldar and Dark Eldar, but here we are. This is the world we live in. wasn't the name change and colour for the factions related to lawsuits and copyright. I assumed, without any knowledge at all, that it would be copyright. Because they probably didn't have like the rights to those names in terms of exclusive rights. They probably had the right to use them, but probably not exclusively, which is what they want. But as I say, I don't know. I kind of just that was the assumption I made. Alright, we're getting nice and deep. Hashtag deep. Deep black. But yeah, when I was a kid, and Craig used to have Dark Eldar, I used to be really jealous of those jet bikes. I used to think they were so cool. I even had some on my wall above my bed. That's how cool I was. I had Dark Eldar above my bed. Had some interesting stuff above my bed as a kid. I had the entire first episode of Pokemon above my bed as like the comic version. Various skateboarders, various wrestlers, various bands. The Harlequins are the keepers of the Black Library. Okay. Good knowledge, Christopher. But aren't the Harlequins Eldari as opposed to Drukhari? Even though they look very much like Drukhari. Or did I misunderstand that when I did a brief Google search earlier? Ah, we were in the same boat. Boar had stars that lit up at night. Oh yeah, they like the glow-in-the-dark ones. Welcome back, Boar. Did you not have any posters above your bed? What stuff did everybody have? They technically don't belong to any subgroup of Eldari. Okay. They don't technically belong to any faction. Okay, interesting. You might be cool, Hazmat, but you'll never be Dark Elder under your bed cool. Ah, your parents didn't allow posters. That is a shame. Yeah, I had Warhammer, Pokemon, wrestling, skateboarding, and various different bands. I used to take like the insert out of tapes and CDs and stick them on the wall. The reason I know is one of my best friends that maybe start 40k plays Drakari, and he runs some Harlequins. So can you run Harlequins in a Drakari army? Even though they are technically factionless. Yes, you can. Okay, that's interesting to know. But I don't need an 11th army. You guys have got to stop convincing me of these things. I've not assembled half the armies I've already got. And having a birthday last month didn't help the pile of shame. That grew a little bit as well. But as we're spending this time streaming now, I might at least get some bits done. Oh, crumbs, that wasn't good. Right, I'll have to go back over that. Maybe I can rescue it straight away with some of this red that's still on the palette. Yeah, no one noticed, it's fine. I think it counts as an ally, okay. Maybe painting Harlequins draws more viewers that equal more money. I don't get any money for streaming, if only. Gearing up for October, Mr. Fahrenheit. Going to try and tackle the grey pile of shame. Oh, is that what it is? October, do I need to be assembling some orcs? Nothing wrong with a healthy backlog. Keep you busy, save you money. Well, yeah, I guess so. Most of the stuff's been sat on my to-do list so long that it's worth more now than when I bought it. Bought some of the speed paint markers to try out too. Okay, that should be interesting. Boar is going to go sleep. Okay, have a good sleep, my man, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Very much appreciated. Very nice, Suda-chan. I hear those markers are legit, to be fair, especially as a substitute for freehanding. Okay. I mean, I've got some paint markers that I've had for about a year. I tried the blue one. It was a very weird shade of blue, and I never touched them again. But if the army painter have made their own version, they're probably quite good, because especially the speed paint. Oh, I just dropped that. Just as I was doing a really detailed bit. Nothing we can't tidy up. Not my best work, but it's fine. We're enjoying it. So what's next on everyone's to-do list? I think mine's going to have to be an orc if it's October. Good thing is I've got a lot of orcs. We've got a big pile of orcs to go through. Ah, you bought the Sanguinary Guard. I think they're very, very good Blood Angels models, the Sanguinary Guard. I do like them. Christopher, oh, Hazmat got in there as well. Finish the rest of my Marines when my speed paint comes in tomorrow. Nice. So with the speed paint, I'll tell you this in case you don't already know, which you may well do. The best way to do the speed paint is to... So your base should be something like for example, if I spray it, spray black, and then from one particular angle spray grey to give it that natural light and shade. Or another way to do it is spray it black and then dry brush it grey. Or you can spray it grey and dry brush it white, and then put your speed paints over the top, and the speed paints will pick up all of that light and shade, which they're very good at doing. So basically what I'm saying is don't just speed paint onto black, because it won't pick up the light and shade. It needs to grab onto bits of grey or white, really. Christopher, I'm going to be gluing together my pile of shame. Nice. What are you gluing? What's on the list? Starting with a Doomsday Ark. Nice. Is that a third Doomsday Ark you've got, Christopher? Can't remember what your current tally is at. I think you've got one and a convertible one, right? Everyone shits on the Sangard, do they? For their new models. I thought the new models were really cool. I really like the wings. I'm trying the speed paint for the first time. Tell us how the markers work for you, right? Okay. I don't want to use the magnetized one, it breaks apart too easily sometimes. Okay. So you've got an extra one. Nice, I like it. Like the guy on YouTube who's got 12 Helldrakes. Painting 12 Helldrakes should be like some sort of punishment, like crimes against Warhammer. You gotta paint 12 Helldrakes. I can tell you now, painting one took a lot of patience. Painting 12 of anything Chaos is not easy. I considered buying Necron Warrior so I can roll up with 120 warriors. Wow. You'd need 60 more warriors and 4 plasmancers. That's a lot of warriors, dude. You'd have to get have to throw in some of the old school warriors like the ones I have. Vary it up a little bit. Because there's a few different warrior models from over the years. Right then. Let's play the What Have I Missed game. Right, so I think that's looking pretty solid now. Pretty happy with how that's gone. Oh, if we're honest. Only reason is because of lethal hits and plasmancers, that makes you score critical hits on natural 5+ instead of 6. Oh, nice. That's a pretty good strat. No wound rolls necessary. If nothing else, it speeds your game up. Speeds your enemy into an early grave, you could say. Dum, dum, dum. On average, if all Necrons roll with Gauss flares, that would be an average of 40 damage per shooting phase just from lethal hits. Danger! Danger! And then you kill a few of the Necrons, and next thing you know, they're back on the table. Yeah, so all this pipe work in here. I'm gonna throw a few different colours on that, I think. Need to get the tongue and the eyes. This will be next stream, we'll get this done. So yeah, lots of pipe work. Lots of different coloured pipes. And then I'm just going to throw a black wash over the whole thing. If I had a big enough pot, I'd just turn it upside down and just dip it in the in the wash. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on with that. Let's take a look, see how our 3D print is drying. Okay, looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool. Just need to paint the base now. Might put a little... Is this dry? I mean, you never really know with this if it's dry or not. Because it's not like Warhammer plastic. Kind of... doesn't really absorb the paint just runs off it. But I have got a like a brown wash I could use. I think that's a decision for another time. Hey, Yazel's back. That's Andrew. Check Andrew's back in the YouTube chat. New day, new stream. Yeah, we stream on Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We're coming to the end of today's stream. We'll not be here for too much longer, but thank you for being here, sir. Ha, Guardian Easter. I hate the Necron regen mechanic. Flavourful, but kills me every time, yeah, for sure. Have you had to play against Plasmancers on their warriors? You've done a solid job with that, fella, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hypercrypt was very nasty when I first started. Okay. Don't let your friend know about Plasmancers. Andrew is still ill, but getting a bit better. Okay. Good to hear you're improving. For 55 points. Harbinger of Destruction. While this model is leading a unit, each time a model in that unit makes a ranged attack, a successful unmodified hit roll of 5+ scores a critical hit. Living Lightning. In your shooting phase, select one enemy unit within 18 inches of and visible to this unit. And roll 4d6. For each 4+, that enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Sounds dangerous. I wonder if I can just put just a fraction of ink into the teeth just to do all. No, do you know what? I'm not going to use black. I'm going to use brown. Oh yes, slosh it, baby. Andrew, I love it. Nice. Sounds like a bad time to have a shooting army. Yeah, that needs charging down. Hey, you've done all of your Von Ryan Leapers, Guardian Easter. Nice. Just got to paint them all now, right? He's dribbling. Mop him up. Mop him up. Dribbly boy. Not quite enough definition in the teeth to make them as pronounced as I would like. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. My primer arrived today, so I should be able to prime most things tomorrow. What primer have you gone for the Necrons? I'm rolling Awakened Dynasty. Allows me to resurrect a Necron's character for 1 point with half wounds. Okay. Never. That's like even worse. So not only do your warriors just turn back up again, but one of your characters does as well. Oh man. If you're on Friday, let me know. Peace. See you later, Guardian Easter. By the way, I did the Ocean Eyes trend. I don't even know what that is, Andrew. What's that trend look like? I don't know much about trends, if we're honest. Right, is there anything else in the Discord? No. Oh, I missed some stuff. I missed Plague Doctor in the Discord. A very nice looking tank. I like it. And loads of Marines. Some Terminators. They look like the Assault Terminators. Intercessor Squad, nice. Right, should we open some some trading cards, like we do at the end of every stream. So something just a little bit different at the end of the stream. We opened some TCG packs. And that way we get to see some cool artwork from the Panini Warhammer 40k trading cards. And I doubt you see many other people do this, because I am a trendsetter. So, what is the shiny going to be? What do we reckon? What do you want to see a shiny version of? I think Necrons for Christopher. JJ wants Death Guard. Always a good shout. I'd quite like Gazkul Thraka. But let's see what we can do without further ado. I'm not into cards yet, really. Well, now you get to see them in front of your very eyes. It's just pretty cool to see the artwork on there. And the artwork is pretty cool. Some of the flavour text as well. I'll read the flavour text of the last card when we get there. So, straight off the bat, Black Templar Crusader Squad, Imperial Fists Terminator, Deathwatch Kill Team Cassius. We've got a Black Legion Defiler. I don't actually have a Defiler. Eldari Dark Reaper. Space Wolves, there's one for Hazmat. Okay, first of two shinies. Chaos Demons, Be'lakor, the Dark Master. Nice. That's a really cool card, I like that. And then a non-shiny Astra Militarum. But let's read the flavour text of the Be'lakor, shall we? Be'lakor, the Dark Master, is the first of the Demon Princes and a consummate champion of chaos. Wreathed in ethereal shadows and lifted high above the battlefield on monstrous wings, Be'lakor regards the efforts of his foes with a bitter scorn as they struggle in vain against his diabolical plans. As the mortal realms descend into chaos following the cataclysmic Soul Wars, the first prince knows his time has finally arrived. Neither men nor gods can stop his grand ambition. Very nice. Very good, very nice. Some good cards in there. I don't think there are any duplicates either, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's like you put your index and thumb on top of each other and then get them closer, like super closer, and then get your face closer. Okay. Right, you'll have to chuck it in the Discord, Andrew, so I know what you're talking about. Hey, Hazmat, got a shout out? Right then. Second and final pack, and then we will end the stream. Let's have a look what we get. Two to the back. Okay, Guardian Easter, the Talmane has just left, but here is a Fire Warrior. Astra Militarum, Cadian Heavy Weapon Squad. I don't know why they can't all be the right way up. Black Templars, Sword Brethren. That's awesome. Black Legion Terminator Lord as a Chaos main. That's a very cool card. Eldari, Striking Scorpions. Chaos Demon, Horrors of Tzeentch. Okay, first shiny. Drakari, Homunculus. And finally, Orcs Knobs. Well, I said I wanted an Orc shiny. I was hoping for I was hoping for Gazkul, but shiny knobs, always good. Flavor text, here we go. The orcs call their ruling caste knobs. Knobs are bigger and scarier than other orcs and revel in cruel or casual violence. Knobs lead by example, plunging into the thick of it, fighting and breaking skulls left, right and centre. In this way, each knob acts as a sergeant at arms, champion, oppressor and role model for the boys they lead. Nice shinies. Right, let's sleeve these up. We'll sleeve them up and that'll be the end of the stream. We'll have done 2.5 hours on a day when I was going to finish early and get some sleep. So we've not quite made it to 10 o'clock. Apologies for that, but it's been a good one. Got some good painting done. Opened some good cards. Had some good chat. I hope you have all had a great time. And I would very much like to thank you for being here. Without you here, I'm just sat talking to myself. Me and myself don't always agree. I like that the orcs are literally biggest dude is strongest and therefore our leader. Because they literally grow the more they fight. Yeah, and they don't give birth to young either. They just grow from spores in the ground. So a planet can be empty for thousands of years. And then when the time is right, they sprout from the spores in the ground. So you'll never quite know whether your house is built on the spores of an orc. JJ, thanks so much again for the stream. Much appreciated. Never a problem, JJ. I'm just happy that you guys are here and having a fun time. And Andrew's highest is 2k views. Very nice, Andrew. Good job. Casper, you can't fight the grey and sleep. Very true, Casper. JJ's going to go play some Red Dead 2. Nice. Yeah, maybe you can find someone in the Discord to play. We've got plenty of gamers in the Discord. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Very much appreciated. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good rest of the week. Keep me updated in Discord as to what's going on. And hopefully, I'll see you next week. Bye, bye, bye. Marchin jumps in. Marchin, thank you for being here. Hopefully see you soon. Cheers all. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.